Good morning. I am Arunjeev Singh Barrister from New Zealand. Today I am going to share some information about Immigration New Zealand's policy for investors. Any overseas investor or businessman who is interested in settling in New Zealand through investment can apply under two of the investment categories which Immigration New Zealand has opened. The first category is investor and the second category is investor plus. The basic requirement for investor category is that the applicant must invest 1.5 million New Zealand dollars over a period of in New Zealand, and he must have at least 1 million New Zealand dollars for his maintenance during that period. The 1.5 million New Zealand dollars have to be invested in development property or in the approved bonds or shares in a government company. So if a person is interested in getting permanent residency under investor category, he has to show that he has 1.5 million New Zealand dollars to invest in New Zealand, and apart from that he has around 1 million New Zealand dollars in assets which can be used for his or his family's maintenance during the period he will be in New Zealand. The investment which he will make in New Zealand would be for 4 years period, and apart from the investment requirement, he must have English language ability up to a level of IELTS score of 3 overall 3 bands, or if he is graduate, he is able to prove that he has sufficient English language proficiency. The Immigration New Zealand can consider other evidence of English language competency. And if a person is successful in getting the work visa under this category of investor, then he has to stay 146 days for every year in the next 3 years preceding the grant of application. So the process goes this way. If an applicant is interested in applying under investor category, he has to apply by way of an expression of interest under investor category, giving the all details of his previous experience and the capital investment or the funds of 1.5 million dollars and the source of those funds. New Zealand immigration won't allow any unknown sources or unknown income to be invested in New Zealand. The income must be white, that is from known source of income, and that income has to be invested in an approved property development or in the approved shares or bonds in the New Zealand government companies. So these are the basic requirements for investor category. Now on the top of this category there is investor plus category. Under investor plus category, the applicant has to invest 10 million New Zealand dollars, and that investment has to be kept for a period of 3 years from the date of investment, and the applicant must stay 44 days in each year in the last 2 years after the grant of his visa. and there is no requirement of English language competency under this Investor Plus category. So under this category also, if somebody is interested in applying, he has to apply by way of an expression of interest showing all the evidence and the known source of income and the assets which he has, which will be used for his maintenance during the period of 3 years. So if somebody is interested in applying under Investor Plus category or investor category, which are the two high investment categories under Immigration New Zealand's policy, they must contact some licensed immigration advisor in New Zealand or as some immigration lawyer who is competent in dealing with investor category visas, and then seek proper advice about the other requirements. Other requirements goes generally for all visas, which is the applicant must have suitable state of health, and the applicant must have clean character. So these two requirements are generic in nature and applies to every kind of visa if somebody is interested in coming to New Zealand. So these basic requirements are general information under the Investor and Investor Plus category. You are most welcome to contact me or any other licensed immigration advisor or an immigration lawyer in New Zealand, or you can directly go to the website of Immigration New Zealand at www.immigration.govt.nz, or you can talk to the immigration officers contact center at 0064 914 4100. This is the contact center number of the Immigration New Zealand. Anybody who wants to call from overseas or from New Zealand, they can contact that for more information about these categories. This is just a general information regarding and broad overlook on this policy of Investor and Investor Plus, and should not be taken as legal advice given to any particular applicant. I hope you must have got some valuable information regarding these two categories of investment in New Zealand, and thank you very much for watching this video. I will be sharing few other information policies of Immigration New Zealand in my coming videos. Thank you very, very much for watching, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.